Hello lovely people, I welcome you once again to Bright and Clara's channel. Thank you all for clicking. This is episode 5 on Project Hope. Alright, so Project Hope is a 5-bedroom house, okay, beautifully designed by my architect Jonathan Tete, and this is so beautiful. Okay, it's a beautiful house, 5-bedroom, all in suite. Has a huge living area and a foyer. It comes with a roof terrace. It's a hidden roof, as you can see. Okay, like a butterfly hidden roof. A staircase that takes you to the roof terrace. This is the pantry and a laundry. You come and exit from the back area. This is the studio. Okay, and she purposely made this for an Airbnb. Okay, this is a viewpoint from the living area. You can slide the glass and view the backyard. Okay, so this is a view from the backyard. We've added a security posts, and then also we've introduced an outdoor kitchen, okay, and then a storage area, and then a washroom on the outside, just so that if you have visitors or someone or a caretaker working in the house, they don't necessarily have to use your main house washroom, but rather they can use the washroom on the compound. So here I was again, my visit to Ghana. I was at the site. If you watched episode 4, this is the continuation of episode 4. Here in episode 5, I was giving my inspection upon arrival in Ghana. I was at the site with the project coordinator, my big sister, Madam Bridget, and John, Mr. Adade. They were all there with me, and I was making this video. So I was looking at the footings as they have done. The laterite is settling down properly because we did this one at the same time we had to do Project Alpha. So whilst we were working here, we will come here and then go to Project Alpha and then come back here. So these two projects were, simultaneously. Okay. And so I told my team to again increase the height of the footings because I wanted the footings to come up a little bit. Okay, so I told them to increase the footings by just adding one more. They should add one more course of the block work. Okay, the size of this project, it's 7,240 square feet. Okay, 7,240 square feet. So that's a huge house. Okay, yes, and it's facing towards the mountain area, and so I wanted to make sure that the footings is a bit higher so that in case it rains, it's not directly coming towards the main house. And then also we're gonna the client is going to get a caterpillar to clear the road because Rural Kingdom has not actually demarcated the road in this area. So I don't know if we are going to talk to our client to inform them to create the road. They need to create the road, and then we can have good access. You understand? So if they don't do it, means that we have to do it all by ourselves. So that's me trying to explain things to my client whilst I was in Ghana. I had a good time in Ghana, but then it was stressful because I had to visit so many sites. In case you need someone to do your borehole drilling, please contact my cousin Jonathan Amwa, and he will come and do your borehole drilling for you. He does reverse osmosis, water treatment, and water consultation. In case you want to set up a pure water factory, he's the right person you should contact. Okay? All right. So here, it's been raining because whilst I was in Ghana, even the day I was making this video, it rained. So we had to quickly jump into the car and move on because we were at Project Ajua and Dennis, which is not far from here, and then Project Danji. Okay, so it's a beautiful, beautiful area here. If you're in the living area, you can view everywhere. The view is beautiful. I love the view. Okay, the view from the back is awesome. The view from the back is awesome. So I encourage each and everyone to build and then make sure that your architect position your house in a way that gives you a good viewing point. Okay. So this is the back. Okay, we have to support the footings here with some amount of laterite. because it was a bit higher. So this area, they're not going to add additional block, rather they're going to introduce a beam. Okay, they are going to introduce a beam here at the back to support the footings work. The laterite is actually settling down properly, and this is almost taking us like almost getting to 3 months, just like Project Alpha. You understand? Because this particular stage, usually I don't rush. I don't rush this stage at all, because it is everything for me. The moment you rush and you want to show that, oh, I can finish the project in 1 month, I can finish it in 3 months. No, I'm not in competition with anybody but with myself. So I need to understand myself that, hey, let me do it the best way that I can. You understand? So you need to settle down properly. And then once it's settled down, then we're going to bring the compactor to compact it nicely. And then we're going to do our plumbing works. Okay, take our time, do the measurement, check the position of each WC, the wash hand basin, the basin sink, okay, the kitchen and all of that, where your island is going to be. All these should be well calculated from the drawing so they can position it before the concrete cast. You understand? They have to properly check it, and that is exactly what we are doing. Polytank, as I made mention of, is in all my estimate. Everywhere I go, I have to buy a polytank. And when we are done, we don't take them away. They all belong to the client. In fact, before we finish, we have to buy one more polytank and make it 2 polytank. Why? Because we are going to treat the borehole water for consumption. And so the raw water from the borehole comes to 1 polytank and then goes through the filtration system, and then the output of the filtration system goes to the 2nd polytank, which becomes a clean water for consumption. So by the end of the project, we would have to buy 1 more polytank in addition to that. So that is a 5,000 liters polytank. So this is an additional plot. Our client has a 3 plot. Okay, so the house is positioned on 2 plots, and the remaining plot is what I'm showing right here. Okay, it's a bit slopey towards the back. She's going to use this as her vegetable farm areas. Okay, so I'm indicating that there's going to be a gate over there. Okay, this is a glass area. You can open the glass and view the backyard. Okay, the design is unique. I don't know how come the client and Jonathan were able to come up with this, but it's beautiful. Okay, so that is what I'm illustrating things to my sister and John, just so that when I'm not there, they can actually watch the video and understand what I was illustrating. So we're going to put up the perimeter fence wall just so that we can place some delay to allow the laterite to settle down properly. You understand? So we're going to start with the perimeter fence wall. Yes, so pretty soon that is what we are going to be doing. And I think we've done the same with Project Alpha. We had to play a little bit of delay by putting up the perimeter fence wall whilst the laterite settles down properly. And then by the time we are done, we can move on from there. But I think for Project Alpha, we have to do some expansion work. So that also will cause some amount of delay. But we are on course, hoping to complete the house by February. Okay, yeah, we're going to raise the entire structure by February. And from February, March, April, May, June, we're going to be going on to the finishing. So hopefully by October next year, that house should be completed, so that on my vacation, I should be entering that house. I can't wait. I can't wait to walk in with my client on Project Alpha, sometimes, God willing, October next year, God willing. Okay, and likewise this one, because this one is a non-stop project. We're going to be finished. Hopefully we'll finish this one before October. Let's see, both of them we can see, because they are all not far from each other. It's just a walking distance. Okay, just a walking distance. So I took a lot of time in most of the site because I needed to understand the site properly, know what have been done so far, inspect them, check whatever that has been done, and is it done to the standard that I want? You understand? Because I have my standard, though. I have my standard. Quality of work. Yeah, quality of work. For me, is my hallmark. Everything is about quality, from block work, cement, architectural design. Everything is about quality. You need to exhibit that, and I need to. It is the main reason why I always, give some amount of training to my team, because I am exposed to so many things here in Dubai. You understand? So when I see things and you tell them, you go like, oh, but I need to conscientize them all the time, make videos, show them that, hey, this is the new trend. This is the best way, way they do it. So do it this way. It will make the house beautiful. And we have Jonathan, the architect, who comes from time to time to inspect the progress of work. He gets paid by the client, which is part of the contract, that any given time when we need him, we'll give him a call to come over to the site and do an inspection and give his remarks. And then whatever correction that needs to be done, we'll do the necessary correction. So that's it. And so far, so good. We've not had any encounters so far. Okay, from here, I was viewing all the phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. I can see Project Danji over there. Okay, it was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. I could see everywhere. Okay, so here I was heading towards the road. This is when I was heading towards Project. I was going towards Project Alpha. Okay, he was going to show me Project Alpha from here. So even this road that we are walking on, we have to, create this road and provide laterite on the road. If not, it wouldn't have been commutable. There was a lot of mud in that area, and we have to buy laterite. The client has to support us in buying the laterite, just so that the vehicles can come straight to the site. You understand? So we are doing so much. We are changing the environment, just like we did in phase 3. Okay, I'm doing my best. All right, and we are not 100%, but at least we are 98%. That I can assure you. Okay, we are 98%, and we are working on the remaining 2%, which I believe it's something that should be there in every organization. You can be 101. So we are trying to become the best company alive. So every day we learn. That is why we have the 2%, because learning has no limit. We learn something new every day. Whatever you did last time, when you go to a new project, another client will come and challenge you. And I love those challenges. Clients usually challenge you to do your best. You understand? If you love this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. If you've not, my name is Mr. Bright Antonio. I am the CEO of B&C Constructions. From me to you, shalom. God bless you wherever you are. Peace. I'm out.